Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the reading for Pisces for the month of May 2018. So let's get right into your shuffle. Here's our beautiful smudge. I'm happy to have my smudge bowls back again. And my girl Sherry, who's Pisces, thanks Sherry for helping me get that cedar. That was huge for me. I also have burning my intuitive candle right here from intuitivecandles.com. I got lucky. They spoil me. Magnificent, majestic rose. I got that 2 months in a row. And for those of you that are new to the channel, new to Intuitive Candles, if you've never heard of them, these are 100% handcrafted soy-based candles that have a 40-plus hour nice, clean burn to them. And when the wax melts down, you are left with gorgeous reveals. These pendants are just a couple. A few as an example here. They're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. You're left with gorgeous, I just have a few out here beside me. Like that one there. Gorgeous pendants. Trees of life. Beautiful, beautiful things. And right now they're running a special. Should you like to place an order? You go to intuitivecandles.com. Don't ask me later. It's intuitivecandles.com. www.intuitivecandles.com. And use the promotional code BOFF, the number 10. It's for Bay of Fundy Fortunes 10, and the 10 is for 10% off your order at this time. The promotional code, remember to use it, is BOFF10. All right, let's get into your shuffle, and let's see what we've got on board for you for the month of May, Pisces. We're going to ask that Spirit bring forth and give attention to your very first card, which is going to be your overall energy. Your second card will be your finances and your wealth for the month of May. Your third card will be your hearth and home, anything that's close to your heart and intimate. And your fourth card will be your challenges, just keeping it real for the month of May. And your final card, your fifth card, will be your beautiful message coming from Spirit that's meant just for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to give it one run, and then I'm going to cut the deck and consult with Pendulum that these are indeed the cards that are meant for your May reading. I am cutting, consulting with Pendulum. Let's go, Charles. We're almost done. As this deck stands, of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the general public free reading for any Pisces that is watching this reading are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for their reading for the May 2018. Yay or nay? Oh yes. No hesitancy on this at all. You're just figuring out that this isn't Saturday or Sunday. He doesn't like to work weekends. He doesn't. Truth. Thank you. You may stop. Thank you, and you may rest. All right. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what we can stir up here for you. All right. Very first card, overall energy. Ooh, 8 of Swords, restrictions. Sometimes restrictions are a good thing. They're for our benefit, really. Card number 2 is your finances and wealth. 5 of Wands, competition. Oh, do I see a challenging month ahead for you here? Come on now. Okay, your heart's your home, anything that's intimate and love. We've got the Queen of Pentacles within the home structure. Kindness. Your challenges, keeping it real. Oof, 4 of Pentacles, security. Good card. And your final card and your message from Spirit. The King of Pentacles. We have trust. We have the King and the Queen on the spread here. Unity, foundation, strength, power. That's what I'm getting from that little tidbit. All right, your very first card, 8 of Swords, and your overall energy for the month of May 2018, Pisces, restriction. And because it is an 8, we're talking about restrictive changes here that are going to be taking place during the month. A change realizing that you're feeling restrictions, maybe to do with work. Maybe you're not going to be able to take your holidays when you thought you could. You thought you'd put in early. Not going to happen. There's something coming up at the time, and that's interfering with the choice that you've picked on your work calendar. There could be restrictions within your relationship at this time as well, or some projects that you may have on the go or you're part of. Relationships could be on lockdown for a little bit during May, or no one is really free to give what they need to give to the relationship. They're not free to commit. Something's going on there. It also could be that somebody's just bound by too much responsibility here. Excuse me. Oh, God. I might have sucked in a bit of that beautiful smudge that was going on. Okay. I got pollen in the air, too. Yeah. Somebody could be bound by too much responsibility, not free to commit as much as they would like to within their any given relationship. But this is mostly pertaining to a romantic, intimate relationship. Somebody, the balance is off. The scales are not balanced in your life and in your relationship. They're kind of teetering this way. Not that you're in any huge danger, but it certainly isn't really helping much either. So somebody's got to get their act together so that they can get their priorities straight. That's what I'm hearing for you. Get your priorities straight when it comes to your relationships. It's still stuck there. Okay, so there's your overall. You got the month of May to work through that. You're going to have to deal with it, whether you want to deal with it or not. Face some truths, some reality. You may not like what you have to face, but you can't deny the truth of any situation. So you got to get your priorities straight right through the month of May. That's what I'm hearing for most of you. The advice is to be in control of your future, but be realistic. Regardless of what other people think, you remain logical and realistic, okay? This is your life. This is your walk. Free yourself by being less tolerant of other people that are maybe pointing the fingers, telling you, you know, the should do's, right? You should do this. You should do that. You should do this. You should do. Flip off with the finger. Flip off with the attitude, right? Do what you need to do because this is your walk. Keywords are separation and fear here. Being separated from something, someone, a situation. There's a fear there of separation for some reason. You're afraid of ramifications down the road because of the separation. Feeling a bit of burdened through the month because of these things that are going on here. You're having a lack of vision going on. You're cutting. You're cutting. You're not taking in the whole story in the bigger picture. You're cutting it short. That's what's coming through for you. And you can't be doing that. You need to change that. Feelings of being stuck. Oh, and overwhelming feelings of responsibility. It's like, and you have to lean one way or the other. There's that balance thing going on. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you're going to struggle with that. Change. It's going to bring about change in your everyday life. In your everyday life, not once in a while. Your next card is Five of Wands of competition, and we're looking into your wealth in your financial a situation here, Pisces. This card usually represents competitions and tests, feeling overwhelmed again by other people's opinions and the should-dos, demanding children within families. And that's going to be a real problem for a few of you right there. For those of you in the workforce, you're feeling like you're being talked over at work and nobody's hearing you. It's like you have to fight to be heard. For those of you that are out there working, and then you turn around and you come home, those of you with families waiting, and you're going through the same thing at home. We all go through phases like that. We get gripped in them, we get lost, we don't know why we get sucked into them, but we can have a whole week when it's like that, or several days. It's like no matter who you're talking to, because I've been there. It could be your best friend. Oh, you're just having a conversation with over the phone, or your boss, or a coworker, or a family member. Not one person is listening to you. Feel like you're being ignored. It's not fair. You're right, it's not. It's not really anybody's fault either. It's just the way things are playing out for you right now. We all go through them. It won't last long. It really, truly won't. You'll get through it. This is a demanding time for you. You're also going to get really, really busy in parts of, and it's going to come and it's going to go. It's either going to be nothing at all going on, or everything's happening all at once, which can be very, very, very frustrating for you. You could be dealing with a lot of emails and phone calls. There's a lot of communication going on all of a sudden. You get spurts of that and then it dies off. And you may feel in high demand and like you're being pulled in two different directions at once. You may feel you're being pulled in two different directions at once. It's not a feeling, it's a fact. You will be. Okay? The advice of this card. You need to, before you go investing time and money into anything, become an observer. All right? Sit back and see what's really going on before you invest anything. That's going to affect your financial bottom line. You got to be very careful there. You don't get taken for granted, taken advantage of. See who really needs your help. All right? And then when you do, you can focus in on them, but focus in on yourself too and make sure your own needs are met first. Keywords are posturing, people pretending to be something that they're not, and don't let that be you. All right? Ego, pride, debates, truths, opinions, and communications overload. All right? Just be very careful where you invest your time, yourself, and your money into. Okay, so your third card is a great card. This is your hearth and home. Anything that has to do with love and intimacy in any way, shape, or form for the month of May for you, Pisces. We're looking at a very affectionate and a very generous woman, a very wise helper that we all want in our lives. This is you, Pisces. This could be you, or it could be somebody else that's coming into your life or that is already a part of your life. What is going on with my hair? I look like I got static. Look. I could just catching the top of my hair. It just looks funny. Anyway, who cares? I don't. This person, you may recognize yourself here, all right, within this person that we're talking about here. She's a lover of nature. You recognize that? Is that you? A lover of her home? Is that you? This can be either female or male, by the way. Someone that loves their family very much, but yet they're very, very, very practical too, and they're very down to earth. This could come off as the U card. You recognize these traits. And if it is, this tarot's here to show you that you need to focus on key tasks right now. And you need to spend your money wisely through the month of May. Because you might have a big ticket item come up, you know, like in June. So don't regret June when it gets here on what you did in May. You don't want to do that, so be careful. Look at your needs instead of your wants. Let your wants go if you can let them go for the month of May. Also, a woman at work that could be supportive of you could apply to somebody here as well. The advice of this card is to be hands-on and to get involved and give practical help where you see it, that it's needed. Share your knowledge with others as well that need it. Be that Johnny on the spot person. Be that friend that can be dependable. You normally are anyway. That goes without saying. You may be called upon a few times through the month to bring that side of you out, the giving side, the generous side, the helpful side. Your keywords are generosity, fertility, money, comfort, love, children, and animals here for you. This is all within your personal home. This is something that hits close to home. This is something that involves the most important people in your life. You're going to be in demand, all right? And the best of you will be brought out in these situations. You really, truly are the wise helper that everybody needs in their lives, and you're going to be feeling that truth through the month of May, all right? Just watch your money. Take care of your needs. Hold off on your wants if you can. You'll be real happy come June that you had a little bit of self-discipline there when it came to the balancing of the checkbook. So we're looking at your challenges now, and this is a beautiful card for you. Are you going to have to rise to the challenge of building onto your security? This is the security card of tarot. We're getting, even though out of your 5 cards, you've got a wands and you've got a swords, you've got 3 pentacles here. Money seems to be a little bit highlighted here for you during your month of May. Pisces, finances, work, relationships, they're all going to be quite happy and stable overall. Come towards end of month. It's going to be a little bit of activity at the beginning of the month, having to do with finding the perfect balance between yourself and the other people in your life. You can't take from yourself and give everything to everybody else. You have to watch to see where your energies are most needed, your help is most needed, where your attention is most needed. You're going to be able to provide and care for others. And you're going to be utilized. Your generosity and your spirit will be fully utilized during the month of May. It means that you're in demand, baby, and you're wanted and you're loved, and people count on you and they trust you. That is what I'm hearing from Spirit for you, for some of you. Um, Sit back and enjoy. When you get the down moments, the downtime, and everything's calming down, and maybe you're sitting out in your lawn chair at the end of the day, and you're contemplating and looking over your days and things. You're going to realize um, the strong foundation that your life and your family is, the solidity of that, the security that it's found and exist within that as well. Sit back and enjoy your strong foundation. This has all been very hard one. You didn't get here overnight. And you may resist positive changes, saying, okay, enough is enough of the good, you know. But you know what? The way destiny is, doesn't matter. If something's meant to come in and take place and take heart in your life, it will. The advice is to enjoy this calm and to enjoy this order. Stay open to new possibilities. Remember to keep an open mind so that you continue to grow. There's nothing final in growth within a family. It's an ongoing thing that just continues to roll out as the years go by. Your keywords are stability and finances, property protection, balance, order. The foundations are so strong here, and you will be feeling secure. You need to just make sure you take time for you. It's going to be your challenge. You've got to divvy up your energies between who needs you, who wants you, and what do you want for yourself. You need to be self-disciplined is going to be part of the challenge, and splitting yourself up into different areas for the well-being of other people. You will do it. It's just going to be a bit of a challenge for you. Your final card and your beautiful message coming from Spirit. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We've got the King of Pentacles, and it's all about trust. All of it. It's a beautiful thing. We're looking at, if this isn't somebody that's physical in your life, you could, again, this is the second time, you could relate to this and recognize the characteristics as being yourself, all right? If not, it's an energy as well. But we're talking ambition here. We're talking trustworthy, protection. We're talking commitment to relationships, projects, being loyal to the end, somebody to you or you to somebody. We're talking great things in the business world for those of you that are pulled in and involved, or if you're dealing with a business situation, a transaction of some kind, a business transaction through the month of May, it's going to go in your favor. You could be taking a real hands-on attitude, or have somebody in your life that says, I can do this for you. Let me do this for you. And look, if they offer, Pisces, accept it. This person has a real hands-on attitude, not afraid to roll their sleeves up and get the job done for you. If this is coming off to you as the U card, and you recognize this in yourself, being ambitious, trustworthy, protective, helpful, generous, then this card for you represents love. It represents generosity. And it shows that gains are going to be shared with those that you love come the end of the month. All right, you're very generous that way. See, giving things away, making offers to other people, sharing something. I don't know what it is, but you're sharing something with family members and those people closest to you. Isn't that funny? I can't put my finger, but I can see you picking up something and saying, I've got lots here, and I want to share. I don't know what it is. Maybe one of you can identify with that. Please leave it in the comments. I'd like to see that. The advice is to protect what's yours and help others on their way up the ladder, and enjoy the rewards of all your success right now. All right? Keywords are money and protection and power and loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. What a great reading. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But you're just going to be pretty busy for the month of May, and in need. And you are wanted, and you are loved. And you're going to realize just how much come the end of May. But you'll be taking time for yourself. I'm pretty sure that you will. Well, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it helped you. I will help you along come the month of May. If you like this reading, you want something personal and private, I do offer that service. Find the information for that right down below this video window in the Show More section. Click those little dots. It'll all drop down and open up. Read through once. Grab my email you see there and ship it off to me. I'll get you taken care of. It'll be 4 to 5 days or so. Channel's getting super busy with the private readings. I'm overwhelmed at moments, at times. Having said all that, once all these 12 are published, and I got one more video to go, and the last one in the 12 monthlies. The next one is for Aries, and I'm going to be taking a 3-day hiatus. I will not be responding to emails should they come in. Just remember, I'm taking a few days off. I have to come up for air from between this marathon of 12 readings back to back the last couple days to get them all out before I begin the marathon of the private readings that are waiting. And you want me fresh, you don't want me burned out and run down. So I've got to take that time. I got to take time for my own house too. Get my house back in order here. I don't know. It's like a cyclone hit it to me. But anyways, I have to do that so that I can get, because the readings take a lot from me and I give a lot of myself. And you want to get your money's worth. Having said all that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And thank you for all your likes and shares as well. By the way, it is appreciated very much. It's very touching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, as I said, please do. And if you're not a Facebook hater, you might as well join us on Facebook as well under groups. Bay of Fundy Fortunes, closed and private group. It's full of like-minded people like yourself and like me. It's a very warm world within our world. Also, I think that's about it. So if you're looking for me, chances are you're always going to find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or I'm walking on my beach down at the cove down below, along the water's edge that bring in the highest tides on the whole flippin' planet. I truly, I'm being honest with you. People go, I can't believe that. Google it, Bay of Fundy Fortune, or highest tides in the world. Just put that in there, not Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You would Google Bay of Fundy, or just type in highest tides in the world. Between here and across the pond in Nova Scotia, this is our Bay of Fundy. So anyways, chances are no matter where you find me, you're always going to catch me waiting on the next high tide, because I'm a high tide freak. Keep the peace and share that love and light out, and smile at a stranger today. You could change their life. I wish you the very, very best, Pisces, during the month of May. The very best. You'll work your way through everything. You're going to find the sweet spot to find your balance, I'm sure. Until then, the very best to all of you. Good luck with May. I hope to see you back real soon. Bye for now.